We went down to TD Garden, and while fans are not too thrilled with the Celtics right now, they are thrilled with the Patriots. So we're going to start off with John, who is very high on Drake Maye.
Drake Maye's going to win the MVP.
Dan, do you think this could happen?
No, it's nice of John to say that. And he said that even before the great game that Drake Maye had yesterday. So good for John, not going to happen.
You know what? I think it's a possibility. The MVP is an award that goes to the quarterback on the best team usually. And if that's the Patriots at the end of the year, Drake Maye is definitely putting up the numbers right now. Now, I should say out of transparency, I am one of the 50 voters who votes for MVP, so I don't want to get too much into that conversation. But when you're putting up top 5 stats, you're definitely in that conversation. However, the MVP usually goes to the quarterback who's playing well in December and January, so still a long way to go for Drake Maye.
Definitely a lot of game left to play. Now we're going to kick it over to Chris, who has a lot to say about Stefon Diggs.
Stefon Diggs is the number one Patriots football player.
Number one Patriots football player. Ben, really? There's been a lot of good Patriots.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd go so far as to call Stefon Diggs the best player on the team, but he's been a terrific addition. He's been catching everything thrown his way this year. I think 42 of 49 targets between him and Drake Maye. So a very impressive start for Stefon Diggs coming off that ACL. But I don't even think he's their best receiver. It's probably Kayshon Boutte, who's third in the NFL, averaging 18.7 yards per catch.
Well, and pay attention out there if you're watching, because Ben Volin is an MVP voter. So if you want to make a bet on it, watch this show and you can know which way he's going at the end of the year.
Well, we're going to move it into Saved You a Click, our social media segment. Starting us off, the Browns. The last time they came into Foxborough and won was in 1992. And who was the coach? Bill Belichick, our last friend from the Patriots. I mean, that was a while ago. I mean, we haven't seen the Browns really like that since, have we, Dan?
Yes, Danielle, long before you were born, Bill Belichick was coaching the Cleveland Browns. He looked just like he looks in that picture there then, and beat them more than once. I was there on New Year's Day in 1995 when the Cleveland Browns, coached by Bill Belichick, beat the Bill Parcells Patriots and Drew Bledsoe in a playoff game. When you're in Cleveland on New Year's Eve, you don't forget a day like that. It happened. Belichick with the Browns beating them twice.
Look at a young, svelte Bill Belichick there in that photo. You know who's definitely rooting for the Browns that day was a certain Mike Vrabel, who told us last week he grew up a huge Browns fan, even had a necklace with dog bones on them. So I'm sure Vrabel was rooting for Coach Belichick that day.
I'm sure he was. Now, our second social media post this week is the Women's Baseball League that was just announced this past week. There's 4 teams so far in Boston, San Francisco, LA, and New York. Ben, what does this do to the growth of women's sports?
It's awesome. It's another opportunity for women to play more sports, to play real hard ball. It's a tremendous opportunity. They're putting it in big baseball cities. You got to love this opportunity now for women.
It's a great thing. It's inspiring for young girls to see women playing Major League Baseball at their own level.